All right. Amazing time together again. It's been an exciting journey all this while. Good to see you guys again. Chidera, Jessica, good evening to you. As usual, we'll just introduce ourselves and where we're joining from. Today is going to be exciting because, yeah, Bello, I see you. Good evening to you. Today is going to be exciting because what we'll be doing in class today will determine what the next 3 months of your life will look like. That's if you'll be pursuing your design career as something you want to do, right? So tell us your name, where you are joining from, and stay put. Tonight is going to be amazing because I'll be letting out a lot of secrets. I'll be showing you some informations that can push you forward in the tech space as a designer, right? Francis Casey from Anambra, you are welcome. Temi from Abuja, you are welcome. Read one. Tijani, good evening to you. You are welcome. Just write your name, where you are joining from. Amazing. It's going to be exciting. Today I'll be it's the last day of class, right? We've spent the past 4 days together. And the goal of this training is to set you up for an amazing career in UI design. I started my own journey in 2022 by just someone telling me about UI design. No long talk, no pre-class like what we're doing right now. Just mention and I took action. And trust me, my life has not remained the same from that time till now. And I don't regret taking the action, right? So we've spent 4 days together. We've known what UI design is all about. We've tried our hands on Figma, right? I know a lot of you were lazy to do the assignment, but no problem. It's fine. It's your first time. That's understandable, right? But then what we'll be doing in today's class will set us on the pedestal for something amazing. And it's going to determine the next 3, 4, 5 months of our life in the tech space, right? So let's get right into what we have for today. Let me quickly share my screen without further ado. So first thing out to teach us tonight, I'll be talking about where you can get inspiration for your design. I'll talk about jobs, because trust me, if you learn a skill and you don't have job, I know what we've done is just introduction, right? But after this 4 days class, you will need to pursue a career in this part if that's something you want to do, right? So I need to talk about jobs on time because you need to know, okay, what is in it for you? If I learn this skill, will it pay me and all of that? So I'll be talking about jobs. I'll be talking about how to improve your designs, where to get your inspiration. And I'm going to talk about how to move from here, right? So you've learned for 4 days. How do you move? What's the next step you would take, right? So let's get right into it. I'll share my screen right now. What I have currently is remote job, but if I even do that, let me show you where to get inspiration. So as designers, we have different websites we go to because they say every pro designer rather was once a beginner, right? So if you are just starting out, don't be afraid, don't feel frightened, right? Because those pro you see out there, they also had their starting point just like you're about to start, right? So how do you improve your design? What can you do to make your designs better? What we did in the live class was our WhatsApp screen. It was a bit difficult, but then let me show you 1 or 2 websites where you can improve, you can get inspiration and improve your design. I'll share my entire screen right now. So give me 1 second to do that. So there are about 2 websites I'll be introducing us to, right? The first one is Dribble, DRRRI rather, BBBBLE.com. That's it. So as a designer or as somebody that intends to pursue a career in UI design, Dribble is one platform you should be conversant with, right? How do you I'm currently signed in. If you are new to Dribble, you won't be signed in, so you're required to sign in with your email. So what do you do on Dribble? You can see the headline, discover the world top designers, right? A lot of designers come to this website to put in their work. So if you want to improve yourself after these 4 days, you want to try out your hands, you want to improve yourself. Of course, I'll be giving some of us an opportunity to work with me closely. But then, if you want to improve yourself, these are platforms you should come to. You understand? So let's say you want to design a fintech app, for instance. Now you come over to this search bar and type fintech, F-I-N-T-C-H. Fintech are your financial apps like your banking app, OPay, PalmPay, Money Points, and all of that. So if I come here and I type fintech app, I will see a lot of stuff, right? You see a lot of designs that you can just try your hands on, right? Remember, I'm showing you a website to draw inspiration and what's it called? You draw inspiration and you improve your design. So I'll just copy, I'll right click and copy this image, take it to my Figma Canva. Hold on, it's loading. This is it. I'll just paste it here. So if I want to try my hands, once I paste that here, the same way we did our WhatsApp, right? You just paste the design and you try to design, you bring in your screen. So you can find a lot of designs, different niche. What's okay? That's not the dribble I'm in. So I'll right click, copy image. I think we should have a secretary in this class. So please, somebody should be taking note of what we're doing. So type dribble on the comment section. Dribble is where you find inspiration. Dribble.com, triple B, DRBIBBBLE.com. You can see this design, right? So I'll get my normal frame. You know how to do that already. This is how to improve your designs. So the more you keep designing, the better you become. It's triple B, not 2B, BBB, DRIBBBLE.com. So with Dribble, you get to see a lot of designers work, right? And you design your own. That's how it works. So when you keep designing, you become better. Let me quickly type that. So tripleb.com, that's it. I just typed it. So Dribble is one place to get inspiration. Why do you need inspiration? When you are starting out, we don't expect you to be creative, right? Creative in the sense maybe trying to mix colors, trying to understand how colors work together is amazing if you know that, right? But if you don't and you want your design to look good, you will need to spend time here. If I'm designing, let's say I'm designing a school website, SCHOOL website. You don't need to wait till you get a job to start designing. You understand? You come over here, get a design, practice. Remember, we talked about laying of your element, right? We talked about shapes. We talked about all this. If you open this design, you will see some of this. But I will advise you to probably start with screens, that's mobile screens, before you, when your hands are strong enough, you can now come over to web, right? So Dribble is one place. Another place you can look at for inspiration is Behance. You need to sign up on these platforms. So if I go to Behance, Behance.net, Behance.net, and I press enter, you will see people's designs. You understand? They will also ask you to sign up. You understand? So you can come over here, search for design. You can just do UI design, DSIGN, or you search for the industry in particular, right? You will see a lot of designs people are doing. Try your hands, get your hands dirty. You understand? I'm showing you how to improve your design skills, right? Get your hands dirty. Dribble and Pinterest should be your go-to place if you want to pursue a career in UI design. Remember, I just said that am I sharing my full screen? I'll share my screen, right? No, hold on. Okay, this is Behance, Behance.net. come here, behance.net, not .com. So if you want to pursue a career in UI design, UI design will pay you a lot of money if you learn this skill, right? But then nobody is throwing dollars to the blues, right? You are going to earn. You earn. Earning means you are worth what you are doing, right? You will earn it for your work. You get. So you need to improve yourself consciously. I take it upon myself to improve myself consciously. I take it upon myself. So Dribble and Behance is your go-to website. After this 4 days class, you want to improve your design, you want to be serious with UI UX, sign up on Dribble, come over here, see what people are doing, then try to replicate these designs. That's how you get better at your UI UX design, right? The next thing I want to talk about is jobs. This cannot be overemphasized, right? Knowing where to get jobs and how to get jobs, right, is as important as learning a skill, right? Knowing where to get jobs and how to get jobs is as important as learning the skill. So yeah, Behance, BHASC.net. So once you go to this website and you improve yourself, right, you can go on your LinkedIn. I'll talk about LinkedIn briefly, and you make noise about what you are doing, right? Foreign companies will take note of you, prospective clients will take note of you, and before you know, they've hired you for a role. Somebody mentioned this to me not so long ago. He said, when it comes to tech, the way people win in the tech space, right? You need to do two things. The first one is you need to master a skill, right? So if you are pursuing your design, I've introduced you to Figma, right? That's interesting. Next thing is we need to learn some principles. I'll show you how to go about that at the end of today's class. Like we have to how to further your career. Of course, what we've just done is introduction. I'm going to show you where to go and get resources and how to do that at the end of the training. So once you've mastered the skill, the next thing is you start looking out for jobs. You understand? Currently, I earn in millions every month. Every month, I earn in millions doing design. So if you are not earning so much, like I said, the goal of this 4 days training is to set you up for something amazing so that come 4 5 months, 6 7 months from now, you too can be known as a UI UX designer, right? So like I said, the way getting jobs is as important as learning a skill. So let's quickly talk about where you can get jobs. Where can you get jobs? Before I do that, I'll just say something very fast. If you are following, type I'm following. 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 I need to be sure I've not been talking to myself. You are following, type I'm following. So we want to talk about remote jobs now. You understand? Some of you say, oh, I've not mastered the skill. It's not a problem, right? Some persons learn this skill and they suffer. You understand? They suffer to get job because they didn't pay attention to job acquisition when they were launching their career. So in as much as you want to come into this space, right, and you want to do that, pursue a skill in UI design, it is important to start mapping out where to get jobs and how to get the job. So I'll review some of those secrets right now so that you don't suffer when you are done learning this skill. You understand? So let's quickly run through this. So where can you get this high paying job? I need you to first of all know that getting a job is as important as learning a skill, right? And in my own opinion, it is more important because without your job, right? Without a job, rather, your skill is useless and it will be very frustrating. Why am I trying to teach you where to get jobs? I'm doing this because when I learned my skill, it took me 8 months of struggle, right? Before I got my first job. And why did this happen to me? It was because I didn't have knowledge on where to get jobs and how to get it. So you are getting this knowledge now for free. I don't want you to take it for granted, right? You are getting this knowledge now for free. I don't want you to take it for granted, because the effort you put in, like in the next 2 3 months to master this skill, you don't want to finish mastering a skill and you are broke. You don't know how to move from it. That's why I'm doing this right now. So pay attention to everything I'll be saying. So the early stage of my career was very frustrating, right? Because I didn't know what to do to get jobs. But when I finally got the right knowledge, this was what I was able to do. You can see this is 9 million naira in 1 year when I was able to break into the tech market. Let me tell you the truth, that tech will pay you block. Tech can pay you so much, but you must be ready to pay the price. What price is required of you? The price to learn. I should say this, when I was preparing for this class, I was just pondering on some things. Some of you know Brain Jotter, Sabinus, and some of those kit makers that were making waves like last year and the year before last. If you agree with me, they are no longer trending as before. You know why? Because the stage is going to accommodate a lot of persons, and when your time comes, you will enjoy the stage, right? So the same thing for people in the tech space. A lot of places are milking the dollars right now, but the stage is preparing itself for upcoming designers, upcoming developers, upcoming techies, right? And you guys fall in that category. So what will make you trend when your time come is how much you have given to learning and mastering your skill. That's the price you need to pay. The price to learn, the price to know these things, right? So when I learned my skill, I paid my own price, but I was struggling because I didn't have the knowledge of getting jobs, right? Until I eventually found out, and I'm going to be teaching you in tonight's class. So when I eventually broke through, things changed for good in terms of my finances. You can see these amounts. These are some of the things that I started doing. You can see this is $1,030. That's about 1 point something million. 1.5 or thereabout. You can say this is 777 USD. So tech can pay you and make your life comfortable if you can pay the price to master this skill. If you can pay the price to bend down and learn. Even me talking to you, I also learned the skill, right? So talking about getting jobs. So if you don't know where to get jobs, which is why I'm holding this last class, you'll be frustrating, right? So when I figured out how to get job, I didn't only use it for myself. I taught one of my friend, Ezekiel, and some other persons. This is Ezekiel. He's also a UI UX designer. He has earned more than this, but by the time I took these screenshots, Ezekiel is my friend and student. I mentored him on UI UX design. I mentored him. When Ezekiel came to me, he didn't know anything about design, but now he's a professional UI UX designer earning in dollars, right? So all those struggles I struggled, he didn't have to struggle. Why? Because he had somebody to put him through, and that's what I'm doing for you in tonight's class. So if I will advise you, I will advise you to put out every distraction and pay attention. I've told you where to go and get inspiration to improve your design. We are talking about the main thing while you are learning UI UX design right now. The goal is to earn, right? If your goal is to earn, if the reason why you are coming to tech is so that you can earn, type I want to earn. I like this. Jeff said you have to learn before you earn. Yes, I remember those days when we were coming up. I attended one training, and they gave us an acronym MET, right? MET means master a skill, and then you can now train others, right? Master a skill, and so you need to learn. You need to learn before you earn. It's important. You need to be at the back of your mind. If I tell you I earn up to $2,000 monthly, it's because I've learned something that is making me earn it, right? So if you don't earn that amount, it's because you don't know what to do to earn it. And UI UX design is one of that skill you can learn, right, to earn that amount. So let's continue. So you can see it took Ezekiel less than 7 months Get that? So what made it easy for him? He had mentorship. So what I'm about to show you, the job part, some of the job boards I'll be showing you has earned me over 12 million naira in the last 2 years. You understand? So I want to share it for free with you. So pay attention. So let's get into it. First thing you need to know when it comes to getting job is every new beginner, right? Every newbie, every new tech designer, right? Whether you are doing design or you are doing coding, everybody has that fear when they finish learning their skill, how to get into the tech market, right? So 80% of new beginners, right? Newbies, they struggle to get job while only 20% win. The reason is because let's discuss the 80%. So the 80%, what makes them struggle is because first of all, they have imposter syndrome, that feeling of not being good enough. Oh, is my skill good and all of that. Second thing is that they always want to figure out things on their own. It is much easier to learn from somebody than struggle. I struggled for over a year because I was trying to figure out things on my own, right? But then when I knew what to do, everything changed. I didn't struggle so much. Then another reason why the 80% of people struggle is because they don't know where to look for jobs. It's hard. It's hard because they don't know. Another reason is because they probably know, but they don't know how to. Then finally, they have valid excuses. Do you know that people that don't earn so much, they have excuses why they don't earn? But if your own life must change, you must decide, no, 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 I will have to do what it takes, right, to learn this thing. So, but those persons that win, people that get this job, they also have that fear. Oh, can I remember when I got my first foreign job, I was very afraid. I was so afraid because of this imposter syndrome. Even if I was able to get a job, I was afraid. Why? Because I'm like, will I be able to deliver? In fact, the client was somehow furious, but at the end of the day, I delivered, right? So that fear of can I do it? Can I do it? It happens to everybody. Both the persons that get the 2 million naira job, the people that get the any amount, it happens to them. Imposter syndrome is common, right? So but what makes these people win is that they learn from experts, they learn from people that already know what they are doing. So people that win in the tech space, you might have heard that, oh, I've been in tech, we have not gotten job. If you check those people's story well, they are not learning anything new. They don't have mentors. They don't have who they are learning from. They always feel that that old knowledge they have is what, if it's not working, it's not working for. If it's not working for them, it's not working for anybody. But that's a lie and a deceit to yourself. So if you think life is not working for you, it means it's a general thing. No, it's not true. There are people he's working for that know something you don't know. So how do you get into their category? You need to learn from them, right? So another reason why the 20% win is because they know where to apply for this job. I'll be showing you a few of them shortly. They know how to apply for it, and because of the knowledge they have, it builds their confidence and commands consistent results. So one thing that make people win jobs over and over and over again is because they've gotten knowledge that has built their confidence, right? So I remember again when I joined one of the companies I work with two companies. One of the companies I work with, when I joined them earlier, um, we usually interact with clients, and I used to feel like, oh, these people are Oyibo people, they are foreigners. How do I talk to them? I used to be very scared, right? But I've worked for like almost a year in that company now, and now when I'm talking to clients, I talk to you like you're my brother. I don't care. You are not the one paying me, right? It's your project I'm about to do. I need to talk to you to understand. So the boldness comes because I've done it over and over and over again. So that's how it is in tech. People that win jobs, they get the knowledge first, they know what to do, and that knowledge gives them boldness that gives them consistent results. So without further ado, let's just get mentorship is key. I don't need to say that again. So this LinkedIn and Upwork are two platforms you can get jobs from, right? When it comes to getting jobs, whether for If you can hear me, type I can hear you. If you can hear me, type I can hear you. My network cuts for a bit. If you can hear me, type I can hear you. If you can hear me, type I can hear you. I need to be sure you can hear me. It's very important. I need to be sure you can hear me. All right, amazing, amazing. Let's continue. So as I was saying, there are job boards where you can get foreign remote jobs. The major thing is learn the skill. That's the major thing. Learn the skill. When you know this skill, the only price you have to pay is the price to learn. And God has given everybody brain. The reason why people don't get things done amazing is because they don't invest in their brain, right? So when you learn this skill, there are places you can get jobs. Let me show you something very fast. So LinkedIn, Upwork, and other, there are a lot of job boards. So let me show you what LinkedIn looks like. So if I share my entire screen right now, let me share my entire screen. I'll share my entire screen shortly. Let me show you what people do, normal Nigerians like you and I, how they get foreign jobs that pay them in dollars. In fact, I was chatting with a friend last week. He said he works for two companies. So as a designer, he's earning up to 5.4 million every month. 5.4 million. So if you think tech is a scam, you don't know what you are doing to yourself. You understand? So how did he get the job? He got the job on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, linkedin.com. I'm sharing my screen now. He got the job on LinkedIn. So this is what LinkedIn looks like. So if you want to learn tech on LinkedIn, you see a lot of tech people, right? It's like the world's largest tech market. You can see me. This is my profile, principal guy, Google certified UI/UX designer, website and mobile app. You can see the company I work with. I have to just put one here. So LinkedIn, you see, you look at this person now, UI/UX designer. You will see more of designers in my feed because that's what I do. So you see a lot of them. These are Nigerians doing a lot, working for foreign company. You can see this guy's space designing. So if you learn this skill, this can be you. This is under you are your designer. This is a foreign person. So people are earning a lot solving tech problem. There are millions of websites, millions of applications that people are building every year. You can see you are your designer. So this is LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, you can get a lot of jobs that pay in dollars. I will show you what people do. You can see if you go to job boards, you see a lot of job boards. Most time people connect directly. Look at this now. User experience research, $60,000 per year. You understand? I see triology Nigeria remote. This is a Nigerian. They are looking for Nigerians. You understand? Remote, $60,000 per year. So there is money in this space. See, junior designer Lagos. So on LinkedIn, you can get jobs. You can get jobs. You can connect with people. You can connect. LinkedIn is one place that you can easily connect to even the founders of companies. You understand? One of the jobs I'm doing right now, I had to find the founder and I messaged him, right? I sent it. You can see people I'm chatting with. They are foreign people. These are my messaging. You can see them. I have people on Google, people doing a lot. You can see all these people. When you connect with them, right? There's a way you chat with them, right? Before you know, you start working with them and you start earning in dollars. So LinkedIn is one place where you can get jobs. Another place is Upwork. Mark all these websites though. Somebody should be taking the notes. I want a secretary. If everybody can take notes, linkedin.com, upwork.com. These are places where you get jobs. You understand? This is my Upwork account. This is another place where I used to get jobs. You can see once you go to upwork.com, you see a lot of jobs. This is web designer for healthcare feed. So if you learn this skill, my friends, I tell you the truth. Look at this person has spent $300,000. Let me even tell you something. The reason why people earn a lot in the tech space is because they are offering high value skills, in the sense that that solution you are bringing to your client, let's say the person is paying you $1,000 for instance for a project, or $2,000. That project, when it goes live, it can earn the client over $500K, right? So the person won't feel paying you $2,000, paying you 1.5, paying you 3K, because he knows you are working for businesses. You understand? You are working for businesses. That's how this thing work. You are working for businesses. So it's a very lucrative skill. Is a very lucrative part that if you get in, you'll be doing yourself a lot of good. Trust me. So Upwork, let me even show you. So this is, if I click here now, you see my profile. All this platform, way to sign up, you sign up with your email, your Gmail account. Just the way you're able to sign up on Figma with your Gmail, right? That's how you sign up on this platform. If I go to my account now, you see what I'm doing. Just give it a second. So these things are not fluke. You can see I've earned $6,000 on Upwork. You can see it, right? So I've done 4 jobs. Imagine 4 jobs. In fact, one of the jobs I've done have paid me over 10 million naira. You understand? Getting remote jobs like this. You understand? So you can see my portfolio. You get? I'm going to show you how to do all these things, right? But let me first show you what to do. So these are platforms. So if you come to this place now and you just click on upwork.com, is the website. Upwork.com, you sign up, set up your account. If I click on find work and I go to find work, you see a lot of UI UX design jobs. If I even come here and search for UI UX design, right, you see a lot of them. This one now is paying, is a long-term project, 6 months. So imagine getting hired by this company. You see less than 5% have applied 3 months ago. So people apply for these jobs. If you learn how to apply early, it's where you have spent $70,000, you have spent 9K. So you get to get all the, you can see you are your designer needed 3 to 7. You get these long-term jobs and you are good. But like I said, the price you need to pay is to learn the skill first. You need to learn the skill first. You need to learn the skill. You need to learn the skill. So these are places you can get jobs. So even before we start talking about job, first of all, you need to master this skill. I've shown you where to get inspiration, right? So if you think, let me show you one more website where you can see these jobs. If you go to Glassdoor, you see big jobs. Glassdoor.com. It's going to load. Glassdoor.com. So having seen all these things I'm showing you, if you think UI UX design is something you want to do, type I want to do UI UX design. If you think UI UX design is something you want to do, because the truth about life is that you have to make conscious decision, conscious effort. A lot of you are in that WhatsApp group for the free class, but only just the few of you are committed to coming to learn, right? If your life changed 4, 5, 6 months from now, it will look like you are lucky. You understand? But the truth is, you paid the price to learn. You came to class, you are committed to your assignment, you came to learn. Over time, the result of your learning will show in your earning. So if you think UI UX design is something you want to type, I want to do UI UX design. There's a lot of opportunity here. I will not lie for you. Let me go to Glassdoor. I don't know why it's not opening. Glassdoor.com. Help us protect. So the way I even do on Glassdoor, you get to see the names of these foreign companies. Then you follow them up on LinkedIn. You connect to their founders, their templates we use to send them messages, right? Take for instance, now you will see this is my profile. Am I logged in? I don't think I'm logged in, but you can just browse for the jobs. You will see jobs paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, this is the community. It's not community. I'll go to jobs. So glassdoor.com is another place to look out for jobs. You can see UI UX designer, remote. One thing about tech is that tech affords you the opportunity to work remotely. Look at this one now. The salary is $90,000 to $120,000 remote. It means you can work from anywhere. You understand? If I keep scrolling, you will see a lot of them. So what I do is that once I see the name of the company, this is Prime Time Capital Ventures, 2 to 10K. You understand? If it's something I like, I go over to LinkedIn, Prime Time Capital Venture. Prime time. So you use LinkedIn is a large marketplace. You understand? You make use of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a large marketplace. You make use of LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a large marketplace. So if I see something I like here, now take note of the website to glassdoor.com. So this is OMNE, for instance. If I like this one, United States, I come to LinkedIn and I'm going to search for, look at, imagine, oh, I was even scrolling on LinkedIn today and I saw this guy. This guy is 13 years old. He's 13 years old. He's already doing UI UX design at 13 years old. Some of you are older than that age. So if a 13 years old boy is already taking his life serious, right? And when he start posting now, you see we gain traction. Look at a 13 years old boy already designing. So it's not something you cannot do, right? Let's talk about the job. So this is OMNE. I'll come to LinkedIn and search for OMN, and I'll just press enter. I'll click on company or people. So you can see it now, OMNE partners. You can see it, right? So you just look for the once you click on it, you will see the founders, the decision makers. You can reach out to them. Hi there, I'm a UI designer. This is my work. This is what I can do. Before you know, you have gotten a job and you are doing big things for yourself. You can see OMNE. So they need a senior UI designer, United States. So people are doing a lot of things here. I will look at T jobs now, $70,000 to $80,000 per year. 95,000. This is Arch System LCC. I come to LinkedIn. I'll look for ARCHSYST. So Glassdoor, look at it. Glassdoor helps you to know these companies. I'm showing you we're treating job because job is important. If you learn this skill and you don't have a job, you'll be frustrated. You'll be frustrated. If you learn this skill and you don't have a job, you'll be frustrated. So it's not something I will lie to you. I have to show you these things. So in case you have the plan to learn this, to pursue this in full time, you should take it serious, right? So now that you have seen these jobs, now that you have seen this job, right? Now that you have seen the job, excuse me, give me a second. Now that you have seen the job, what do you do next? Is to start applying. There are templates we use to do this application. There are templates we use for this application. So the truth is, in as much as tech can pay you so much, right? Like I've been emphasizing in this video, you need to pay the price to learn and master the skill. That cannot be overemphasized. How do you create your portfolio? I like that question. Your portfolio is your past work. You understand? Your portfolio is your past work. So everything you are doing, just like now you have designed WhatsApp screen, for those of you that took the assignment serious, that's your first design. You go again, I've shown you Dribble, I've shown you Behance. Go there, get designs, build it, right? Just post your work. Let me tell you, portfolio does not necessarily mean you will have a website. If you don't have money for a website, it's not a problem, right? If you don't have money for a website, it's not a problem. Your LinkedIn page can be your portfolio. It will tell you about all these social profiles. Let me even share again. These social profiles. Now, if you come to my LinkedIn, for instance, now, and you come to view my profile, is this not showing what I am already? You can see my name, Prince Uboga. I'm a certified Google UI/UX designer, right? Google certified UX designer. I do mobile app and website, right? I work in this company. I went to this school. So when people come to your profile, right, and they see your work, the things you are doing, right, they see, look at my Google certificates. If I keep scrolling, you see, they see what you are doing, all these things like this, they see your work. This is you building portfolio. You don't need to have a website, right? Just talking about what you do online can get you jobs, right? One of the jobs I did, that was 2 months ago, it was $2,300, right? It was my work they saw, right? And they contacted me. They saw my work, they contacted me, and boom, we closed the deal. The first phase of the work was $1,500. We closed that phase. We did something extra. It was 2,300. So this thing, what your portfolio is what you've done. That's why even as you are doing your assignment, your tax, be diligent about it, right? That's how it's going to work for you. That's how it's going to work for you. So now that you've known these things, how do you move from here? We know that these 4 days is not enough. If we tell ourselves the truth, is not enough to learn UI/UX design, but then you've been introduced to this part, and if it's something you think you want to do, how do we move from here? How do we move from here? Let me even show you something if I tell you how. I want to share my screen again. So trust me, tech will pay you block. I won't lie to you. I don't like talking about, but I've earned more than 12 million naira since 2 years of practicing, right? You know, I was earning a 40,000 naira per month, doing a 40K per month job. But when I switch into tech, so for some of you that probably are working, you are not earning enough, that's why you want to switch. Please take the bold steps, switch. Take the bold steps, switch. So once you've gotten those companies, you've found them on LinkedIn, right? The next thing is you need to learn how to message them. You understand? Learn how to message them, right? These are some kind of messages I sent to them. You can see this was a test was sharing. This job was it $280? They gave me 2 projects. You understand? This one, high prince 10 for 18. So there are some messages you send them. I'm going to show you guys template on what to do. You understand? So you can see high prince, I go to the budget. So this thing works when you know your skill and you've shown them what you can do, they will hire you. It's not a fluke, right? So knowing that 4 days is not enough, how do you move from here? So I'm ending this class now. How do you pick up your career from here? How do you pick up? Because it's one thing to get excited, you do 1 or 2 screens, and boom, you are off. Life will happen to you, Nigeria will happen to you. You drop this aside. But if you want your fire to keep burning, right? You want to maximize this opportunity, right? That you've been introduced. You want to kick up a career in UI/UX design. How do you do it? There are 2 options you can deploy to achieve this. The first one is you can source for free resources online. You can go to YouTube. When you learn, right, you implement, right, you can try your hands on those designs on Dribble to improve yourself. But trust me, we've just done WhatsApp and I introduced you to Figma, right? But that's not all there is. What we even did in class is like 1% out of 100 of what it is, what you need to learn, right? So another option for you, right, is you can learn from experts. Remember I said mentorship can make things easy for you, shortens your learning curve. So how do you pick up your career? Either you choose to learn on your own, right, figure out things yourself, or you learn from experts, someone who already knows what he's doing, right, who knows what to do. So if you want to learn from someone that knows what to do, I want to invite you. You understand? All these things we've just done, I'm showing you the possibilities, right? The main details, the main information will be given to you in a mentorship session, right? So I want to invite you to my high income design bootcamp. Of course, if you've done these 4 days, your career can pick up from here, right? You can choose to figure out things for yourself, learn on YouTube, because what I've given in this introduction class can help you to stand your feet, right? If you learn, if you watch YouTube videos now, you understand it, right? If you want to go the free route, but sometimes going the free route may take you longer time. Of course, you still spend your data, but it will take you longer time because most of those informations on YouTube are scattered, right? But if you want to learn from an expert, you can choose to probably register for a physical class or anywhere. But I want to give a few persons the opportunity to join my high income UI design program. I call it high income because just like Ezekiel, after learning the skill, earning will not take you so much time as long as you've perfected your design, right? Because I will also show you how to get these jobs, right? How to use LinkedIn very well, how to use Upwork, how to use Glassdoor, and so many other platforms I use to get my jobs, right? So it's called high income because you are not just learning a skill that you end up getting frustrated in the future. You are learning something that at the end of the day you'll be working with it. You will work, you will earn in dollars. If you want to work for Nigerian companies, we'll show you how to shoot the big fish, right? How to earn at least 500K and above in earnings, right? So I'm inviting you to this program where inside I will teach you the main process, the rudiments of UI UX design. What we did was introduction to Figma, right? But I'll be showing you how to think like a designer, design thinking. But I'll teach you how to do that. I will teach you how to conduct US research. You understand? When we're not just designing for fun, we're designing for real users. So sometimes you'll be asked to research about these users. People that earn in dollars, they work too, right? They have knowledge. You get? So doing UI research is UX research, rather, is something that you need to learn how to do, right? I'll teach you how to prepare surveys. I'll teach you Miro. These and many more. You'll be learning. I'll teach you how to use Figma like a pro. The tool, I'll teach you how to do that. I'll teach you how to build design system. In as much as UI design is a high income skill, right? You need to master how it is done. You need to master the craft. You need to master the art, right? So this is something you need to take your time to learn, right? So these are the things I'll be walking you through in my high income UI design program, right? If you want to join the program, these are the things you'll be getting. Let me still tell you more. So I will teach you how to use auto layout, right? Some persons use grouping, but pro designers make use of auto layout. I'll teach you how to use it like a pro. These are some of the things I'll be covering. Another benefit of this program, just like somebody asked for portfolio, right? I remember when I got my one of my foreign jobs in Israel, they asked me, "What have you done? What have you done? Show us your work." You understand? Interestingly, this is a very interesting story. Let me even show my face to do it. So when I was doing the interview with this foreign company, they said, "Show us your work." The work I showed them was a job I did for a Nigerian client that he paid me 70,000 naira. That work was so much, but I gave it my best shot, right? Because sometimes when we are going through a process of life, we may not understand what's happening to us until the need for that knowledge arises, right? So I was able to show them that work, and that job, the client has paid me more than 10 million naira for a 70,000 naira job I showed them. That's what portfolio is, right? So in course of this program, we'll be doing projects, because design is not just I've learned how to design. You must show what you have learned. So we are going to be doing program projects, 2 projects to help you build your portfolio. I'm going to teach you how to use some AI tools to fast track your design process, right? You understand? The goal is to help you become a global figure, become a global tech talent, right? So you need to learn how to use some of these tools. When you get project, it comes as a brief. I'll teach you how to interpret design brief. When you go through this mentorship program, right, you will come out as a pro designer. That's just the truth. So apart from the fact that we're going to learn UI design in details, another benefit you'll be getting from this program is how to get foreign jobs. Why is a lot of persons struggle to get jobs, even Nigerian jobs? Some people it's hard for them. Some persons are consistently raking in dollars every single month, every single month. So when you are done with your project, we'll get into the mentorship on how to get jobs, right? I will teach you the nitty gritty of Upwork, LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and other job board, foreign job board platforms. How to take it and use it to your own advantage to start raking. You can see just one project paid me $5,185, right? One project. This is project price. One project paid me that amount. So there's a lot of job. So I'll teach you how to use Upwork, how to optimize your profile, how to spot the best jobs. I'll teach you how to write good proposals. See that my LinkedIn I showed you guys. So I'm chatting with foreign people, right? I'll teach you the kind of messages you send to them that will get their attention, and before you know, you start doing business with them. I'll teach you how to find client detail on LinkedIn. When you find their company, how to go and meet the decision makers, a whole lot of stuff you'll be learning. This is something you don't want to miss out on if you are really serious to pursue a career in UI design. I will give you access to all my proposal template that's earned me so much money on some of these job platform. Apart from the job, another thing you will get, this is also very important, another thing you will get is you will gain access to a community, an exclusive community, right? An exclusive community where you do close mentoring, because some people when they join programs like this, even the coaches don't give them attention. I've joined trainings that even when you message this person, it will take him maybe 1 week or 2 weeks to respond to you. No, this is not that kind of program, right? You will be getting close mentoring, right? So you'll be getting close mentoring in this program. You will enjoy peer-to-peer learning. You understand? You enjoy peer-to-peer learning, close mentoring, and you will come for bi-monthly design classes. The best way to grow as a designer is to be part of a design community, right? Design community can fast track your growth process. The first job I got as a UI designer was a Nigerian job, right? Was it? No. It was a job from Finland, right? But how did I get it? I joined a community, then I attached myself to a senior UI designer, right? So when he gets those job, foreign jobs, he brings me. I was doing internship under him, right? Proving myself, proving my worth. Then he was paying me 20,000 naira. It's funny, right? But those were the days I was building my skills. So most times even your starting point may not look like it. Right now, I don't earn 20,000. I don't earn 70,000. I don't even earn 200,000. I earn in millions, right? Doing design. So if you want to pursue this career, a mentorship group is one of the things you'll be getting, right? If you join the high income design program, where you get to see other designers, you are challenged, right? We'll do by monthly classes where I'll come live like this, right? Um, this is added to the course you'll be getting. The first thing I talked about is I'll be giving you a step-by-step course, right? I'm the one teaching. So if you know the way I teach, in fact, I even did better in the course because I took my time to prepare it, right? So that even somebody in primary school, look at that 13 years old guy, if you can learn it, it means you too can learn, right? If you can learn, you too can learn. So I've done in a way that even somebody in primary school can learn this thing, right? So apart from the fact that you'll be getting access to the course where you can learn at your own pace, we will be doing bi-monthly classes where I'll be giving you a lot of updates, design updates within practicals, In fact, the training comes with its own practice. Each week has a task because you don't know design by learning, you know design by doing. You know design by doing, right? Let's keep going. So you get internship when you are done, one-on-one coaching. These are the benefits of the program, the high income design bootcamp. So apart from that, the Figma you are using currently, you are using the free version. I will give every student access to the pro version. The pro version is what 300,000 naira, but I will give it to you for free, so you can get access to pro features and you can design like a pro. So you are getting is a power packed program, right? I'm doing this program because I want you to get a successful UI design journey, right? All right. So if you summarize everything you'll be getting, like I said earlier, life is intentional, right? And people take intentional decisions. So if you summarize everything you'll be getting from the high income skill, like I said, you can choose to learn on your own if you want. But if you want a mentor that will hold you by the hand, right? If you summarize everything you'll be getting from this program, where I'll be holding you and what you'll be getting, the cost is what 200,000 naira, right? The foreign this job cost training rather is what 100,000. You get the mentorship group is what this, and the Figma you can see it. This is, I had to screenshot this so you see this is $16 per month. If you times this for 1 year, you'll be paying $192, but you are getting it for free. So the goal is to help you succeed, right? Because if you put in everything you'll be getting from the mentorship is worth 650,000 naira. I had a friend that was in 2023. He wanted to get into tech, right? So he decided to enroll for a tech scholarship. The scholarship is done in a way that you come to learn in with a scholarship, but the scholarship is what 3 million naira. 3 million naira. The institute is Decagon. So when you are done learning, right? When you are done learning, you will now get job. They will show you how to get jobs and all of that. Once you get your job, you will start paying back your loan. You will start paying back your loan. You start paying back your loan. This guy took the advantage. Currently, he works in a company that pays him nothing less than 700,000. And he's paying his loan correctly, right? So why am I saying this? Tech will pay you. Tech will pay. So even if you pay 650,000 naira, right, you will get the value of your money over time, right? Over time. But I'm not going to charge you 650 to join this training. Of course, I know you probably, so only few persons can afford this in this class, right? But if you pay this money, right, like I'm saying, you will get back your money after 6 months. You may want to ask me out. Let me show you some proof. So this is like I said, I've been doing UI design for the longest, like 2 years now, but I'm not showing my earnings from 2023 to 2024. This is just 2025 alone. You can January 2025. This was what I earned, just one job, 925,000. You can see the data I withdrew it, $566, right? You are coming to learn a skill that can pay you at least $500 and above monthly. So, like I said, even if you pay 650, you will get back your money. Just know the skill, right? You can see how much this is. This is still this year, February 2nd, I'm sorry, 4th of February. You can see how much I withdrew, 888,000 naira. This is design money, or design. This is March, 18th of February still. This is February. You can see $1,030. That was 1.5 million. Design money. So imagine paying 650 to learn something that is paying you millions. You didn't lose, right? But I'm not going to charge you 650. I'm just showing you these things. This is in March. So you can see I did 2 transactions in February. I did on the 4th, 800K. I did on the um, on the 18th, 1.5 million. That's how much? That's over 2 million naira in 1 month. Let's go to March. March, I did 850. That was about how much? $571 I will do. If I go again, you see March again, 7th of March. This was 6th of March. The next day I withdrew again, 1 million naira. You are seeing it, 740. This money entered that next day. That was 984. I didn't even withdraw, or I withdrew 745. It came out 1 million. So when I'm saying this thing can pay you, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. So from January to March, we're already in May. In fact, this year alone, I've done over almost, I'm going to 7 point something million earning from design. And the year is still fresh. The year is still fresh. So if you learn this skill, like I said, everything I'm telling you today can determine what your life will become in the next 4 5 months from now, right? So you can make that decision to start your journey. I started my journey, other persons have started theirs. This is not working for only me, it's working for a lot of persons. Normal Nigerians are doing the most, right? So rather than pay 650, because you have stayed with me for these 4 days, right? And I don't want you to miss this opportunity. Sincerely, I don't want you to miss the opportunity. So what am I going to do for you? I'm going to give you access to the training, to the high income training UI design program at a discount, and it's going to be very huge. So if I were you, once you see the discount price, you need to start signing up, right? So I will give you a discount that is out of this world, trust me. So how much will you pay? Pay 650. If I even talk about the discount, these are some advantage. This is this person got a job just shortly after she finished. It was a job of 300,000 naira. Then this person got $350. Students like you, normal people that came, they didn't have one design knowledge when they came, right? This person was $1,000, right? This is let me show you more. Think we have more. So there are a lot of them. So instead of paying 650,000, I will allow you pay just 50,000 naira today. And like I said, if paying what's it called, if you pay 650 and you can get back your money, it means 50,000 is just like a walk over. You want to invest in a training that let me tell you, Nigeria is hard for people, but Nigeria is not hard for some persons, because the best thing that can happen to anybody, it has happened to me. I've been working remotely for 2 years now, and trust me, earning in dollars is something that you don't miss out on. Because if some people spend 50,000 naira on clothing, they spend 50,000 naira on food, you understand, but it doesn't give them value. But if you are, in fact, some of us went to university, spent 5 years, spent hundreds of thousands paying school fees, it didn't profit you, right? But you want to learn a tech skill that 4 5 6 months from now your life is turning, is changing for good, right? So if you invest 50,000 for this, you will be doing yourself a big favor, right? So the cost of joining the high income UI design program will be 50,000 naira today, just for a few persons that want to learn from me, right? They want me to give them the opportunity to hold their hands, take them step by step, which I'll be doing until they land their first job, dollar paying job, right? You learn the skill, you perfect your design. We'll do this together, right? And I'll show you where to get the jobs. In fact, updates are coming every day for jobs. I would have shown you my LinkedIn, some things I'm doing lately, and I'm trying those templates. It's working perfectly, right? So those are the things I'll be showing you. You don't need to struggle, right? You don't need to struggle. So, but if you want to join, 50,000 naira is the price. But let me do something extra. Let me go the extra mile so that some fast action persons can take advantage fast. So if you're among the first 10 persons to join, right, I will give you an extra 20,000 naira discount. So instead of paying 50,000 naira, you will pay only 30,000. This is not for everybody. The real amount is 50,000, right? This is for only the first 10 persons, right? If you are number 11, I will send you back your money. If you are number 11, I will even add bank charge. I will send you back your money with bank charge. So this 30K extra discount is for the first 10 persons that want to register. Once this is sealed, every other person will pay 50,000 naira, right? Somebody is asking, do you need to have a dollar account? I'm going to help you open a dollar account. Those are the things you'll be getting. You need a dollar account, of course, to receive your money. I'll show you how to open a dollar account. That's part of the remote job training. Of course, you can't be learning how to get foreign jobs and you don't know how to receive your money, right? That's one of the things I'll be showing you, right? So if you want to join, if you are the first set 10 persons, right, take a screenshot of this account number right now. Take a screenshot of this page because I'll be removing it shortly. Pay 30,000 naira only to this account number. Send me proof of payment. You have my WhatsApp number. This is it. Send proof of payment and I'm going to onboard you. I will onboard you for the training. Send proof of payment and I'm going to onboard you. So the 30,000 is for the first 10 person. Once you are number 11, forget about it. Number 11, forget about it, right? Forget about if you are 11, just forget about it. So take a screenshot of this account. You want to join the training, take a screenshot. Oh, don't screenshot my face. Okay, let me move my face. Take a screenshot of the account and make payment. Once I see your payment, send proof of payment. I'm going to onboard you immediately. Every other person after 10 will pay 50. And trust me, whether you pay 30,000 or 50,000, you will get value for your money, right? You will get value for your money. Let me show you something for some of the students that are already taking action, that are already taking the program. Let me show you something very fast. So this is one of my students. Let me quickly show you this. So people already need to take a screenshot. How to take out this screen now? Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Let me show you what people are doing. Normal people that came and they're already doing a lot. Hold on. Let me share my screen. That screen. So if you want to join, this is an opportunity for you. Take that screenshot, make the payment. Once you make the payment, I'm going to onboard you, send proof. I'll confirm. You can join, it's fine. You can use YouTube, you can go on Dribble, you can go on Behance. But the truth is, what you've learned so far is just like 1% of what there is to learn. And I'm going to be teaching you a lot of things. Let me show you something about my student. So this is a design one of my students did. This is their project. Remember I told you that they work on a project, right? You'll be working, you can see what this person is doing. This is their project for the training. I told you work on 2 projects. This is a project somebody is doing. He didn't know design when he joined, but after taking the course, this is a splash screen. You can see how this thing is moving, right? So people are doing a lot. People are doing a lot. A lot. People are doing a lot. This is the group. You can see the high income group. A lot of, you can see these other ones design. They are designing, oh my God. So it's not something you want to meet. You can see people's design, right? It's not something you want to miss out on. This was our live session for this month. Now we have 2 live sessions. It's bi-monthly. We've done one yesterday. That's on Sunday. We've done another one on Sunday. So it's not something you want to miss. If I scroll down to some of their hold on a bit, venture into this skill. All through my years in the university, I've always wanted to be a software developer, and the journey has not been easy. I never knew there's another tech as a designer different, right, from developers. In fact, my journey thus far with, this is my name, my Prince Uboga, X-plore Design, has made me feel I should have met him all these years. I would have become a pro by now. He made the skill so easy for even someone like me, despite how busy I can work, right? It was so people are saying a lot. It's been a series of unlearning, relearning, and so people are saying a lot over the past few weeks. My first time in Figma environment, I've had the privilege of learning here. So a lot people are saying a lot becoming a UI design in 2025. So the students are already saying a lot and they are doing amazing things, right? So if you want to join, let me put the account number. So you take a screenshot of the account, let me put it. Once you are number 11, like, I will send you back your money. Not no two ways about it, right? The 30K is for the first 10 persons. I'm going to send it to you politely so you can pay 50. Hold on, let me put the account number. Hold on. Wrapping up. If you have questions, you can ask me the question. If you have questions, you can ask questions. I'll take questions, but don't miss out the 10 slots. If you miss that, there's nothing I can do for you. I will still teach you very well, even if you pay 50,000, right? And you'll get value for your money. So that's the account. Take a screenshot. I've seen one payment, remain 9 slots. Now I've seen one payment, remain 9 slots. So don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. Take a screenshot for your proof of payment. You understand? I've seen one payment, so remain 9 slots. Amazing. All right, still send proof. Even if I've seen the alert, send proof so that I can confirm it's you. So don't mix that up. Once you send proof of payment, I'm going to onboard you, right? And you start your training. I designed this training for people that want to switch careers into tech. So even if you're a working class person, maybe you are not earning so much, or you don't even have a job at all, this training will give you the step-by-step guide to do something amazing, right? To do something amazing. Take a screenshot. Any question you can drop. Some person might be asking, will this training work for me? I wish I can show you people on LinkedIn. Whether you're a lady or you're a guy here, design can work for you. It's working for a lot of Nigerians. Some Nigerians are driving Benz. It's not everybody that is doing Yahoo. Some people are doing legitimate work and they are earning in dollars, right? They are earning in dollars. So take a screenshot. I think there's no question. Wait, how many times in a month? All right, I like that question. So the number of times in a month, once you make payment, I onboard you. I'll give you access to the training. It's recorded so that you can learn at your pace. But I'm going to give you a schedule. The training is scheduled to run for 2 months, right? Your learning phase, then you get on your project, right? So while you are taking the recorded training, which is a step-by-step guide, I've seen another payment. That's 2 persons. So remain 8 slots for the 10 extra discount. Take advantage. So while you are taking the training, we are going to do bi-monthly classes. That's what I said here. Bi-monthly classes. Bi-monthly classes. Bi-monthly classes means we are meeting 2 times every month. We have been, and as you do your design, each week has its assignment. You do your task, you submit to me, I'm going to review it. It's not a kind of journey that once you make payments, I'm running away. No, I'm not those kind of coach. I want to hold your hands like I did for Ezekiel and all these other students until you land your own job, right? Will this thing work for me? You can see I don't want to expose some of my clients. I shouldn't be doing this. Let me show you another student. You see Ezekiel. Ezekiel has earned 3,000, more than this already. This is Benedict. Benedict is currently working for a company in the UK, right? I thought, look at him. In fact, this is testimonial was when he joined the training initially, right? But currently now is what, look at what he said. This training is a dream come true for me. All my remarkable achievement in 2023. Before I enrolled, I was trying out tutorials on YouTube, but I was just getting confused. For those people that may want to take the YouTube route, you need to have strong mind because you might get confused too. Now I realize that mentorship is key. Now I have a mentor, I understand better, and even the YouTube videos now make more sense. Shortly after enrolling, I got 2 UX audit gigs With the guidance of Prince, I delivered excellent joy. I have no regret enrolling at all. This guy currently works with a company in the UK, right? This is Busari. Busari got a job of $1,000 per month for 3 months. See those jobs we're showing you on Upwork that has what's it called? 2 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, all those jobs, they are long-term jobs. So you can get any of those jobs and do well for yourself. So take a screenshot of this account and that will be all. So if you make payment, send me your proof of payment, and that will be all for now. So like I said, the goal of the 4 days training was to launch you into a successful design career. I don't expect your fire to go down, right? If you can't join the training now, maybe you pay 50K later to join if you want me to teach you. Else, you can register for another mentorship or go on YouTube. Fine, that's fine, right? So everyone that I'll be expecting, right? I'll see you guys in the mentorship, and trust me, we're going to earn these dollars together. We're earning together. 8 slot left. I've seen 2 payment, 8 slot left. So that'll be all for now. Once you make the payment, you send me proof of payment, take a screenshot, and I'll see you in class. Thank you very much for spending time with me. If you are done with your assignment and you still want me to review it, send it to me as a DM, right? I will review it for you, and that'll be all. Have a great day. Thank you for spending 4 days with me. It's been an amazing time, right? It's been an amazing time. I wish you guys all the best in your journey. Thank you. Bye. Choma, I've answered your question. We're doing 2 times a month aside the course. Thank you very much. Bye.